Remember, don't go hungry. You always tend to forget everything when you've got stuff on your hands.
Thank you. Hello there.
You can pay wood to fix my bed. Stick around, hear my 2 cents. The birds keep singing.
What are you planning for today? I'm not too busy right now, and I can be with you if you want. Good morning. I feel well rested. At least much better than spending the night in the wild.
Hi. Oh, everything looks truly wonderful. I never imagined our town being so beautiful again. Thank you all for the help. Certainly. You all know that as well as anyone. Well, I thank you for your modesty. I hope after this you'll have a bit of time to rest. To stop and smell the roses, so to speak.
Nice! Then, our work is done! And it's time to disband Operation Flowergate once and for all.
No way. Plan till I die, Minister Birgie Boy. Plan till I die.
Oh, I mean, sure. We'll come up with some new organization when the need comes, but I think we've flowered this town up as far as it'll go.
I hate to admit, you might be right.
You know, the new landscaping does call for constant upkeeping.
Ah!
We've gotta be prepared. Emergency meeting at the Flower Cave. Stat! Birgie Boy!
Okay!
Those two? Glad they're on our side. Yeah, me too. You know, I'm just real glad the whole plan went off without a hitch. Not so surprising considering all the wonderful people that worked on this. Coming from Highwind, I'm really surprised at the concentration of talented people in this town. And look at you! You've really shaped up into quite the Sandrock legend. Although, maybe I should have seen it coming. Even when we were kids, you'd be so reliable. Remember when we used to snag honey out of beehives? If you didn't always stand watch for the bee swarm, our faces might look a bit different right now. Oh, really?
Well, everyone gets their start somewhere.
I was trying to give you credit. But sure, I lost count of how many times we had to scrounge together pocket change to get you that lotion with the picture of the bee on it. Oh, be careful! Pain-relieving ointment! That was it.
Sounds like you two got into all sorts of trouble growing up.
Hey, is it me, or is Big Tree on Mount Roxand looking a bit different?
Mama Tree!
Let's head over and check it out.
Well, Model, we've done it. Oh, if you could see our boy now.
Hey, Pa. Looks like others also noticed.
Hello, everyone.
Woohoo!
You saved the tree!
Looks just like it did 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
A scientific miracle! A miracle performed by us! And natural healing processes, etc.
I'm not even sure anymore.
I know. You worked very hard to make this happen. You didn't have to, but I am eternally grateful.
Being here with you guys for so long, this became our struggle too.
Wow, I'd forgotten what this view could look like.
My ma used to take me up here from time to time. After her disappearance, this tree died, and I never wanted to come up here again. But I guess everything turned out for the best.
Martel would have been very proud of what you accomplished, Zeke. Nearly 70 years of history has all led to this.
This is only the beginning. We made Sandrock green again. We can do anything!
Hey, Pa. Come look at this. Pa? Pa! Pa, are you all right?
Oh, I'm sorry. The journey up here seems to have really taken it out of me.
Glad you're all right.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm still fit as a fiddle.
Brr. Do you all feel that? Suddenly got a bit nippy up here.
A wind blows. A gentle wind that once would have prophesied ruin, now soothes me.
Hey, that's... Got caught in the leaves. Could have gone straight through. It's Ma's letter from your scrapbook. The one that got blown off in the sandstorm. For it to end up all the way up here. Pa, we can put it back when we get home. Open it up when Ma comes back. Like you said.
No, it's time. I've known for some time now. Oh. Ah.
What's it say?
She wanted me to take you, Zeke, and ride down to High Wind.
What?
If you're reading this letter, I bet my life on Sandrock and lost. I failed Akil. I failed Theo. I failed Sandrock. And worst of all, I failed you, Mort. We've lost too many good people, and now there are none left. But our story doesn't have to end like this. Take Zeke east. Find a new life. Survive. I haven't lost everything if I know that you've made it. I can rest easy knowing you're safe. So, please, don't throw your life away chasing this foolish woman's foolish dream. Let Sandrock go.
You never opened it?
Would you have gone? If you'd known?
I would have. I came here a traveler, like everyone back then. I only stayed because of her. She inspired many of us. Her dream became our dream, and I loved her. More than life itself. I would have done anything. I did when she disappeared. I couldn't believe it. Why would I? She spent months in that desert every year. I believed she would return, so... No, I did not read the letter. You carried the torch for her, Trudy, without question, and nearly met the same fate.
Oh.
Hey. Ma's spirit was stronger than her body could ever be. She gave us hope when there was none. Her memory kept us all alive. Kept us fighting. It was you and me, Pa.
You all were right. It is quite a view.
The wind's picking up. Come on, Mort. Let's get you down the mountain before you catch a cold.
If it's all right, I'd like to stay a little longer.
I've got him. You all go on ahead.
All right. Maybe better give him some space.
Don't stay up here too long, all right?
Look at us. A couple of old fools.
Pretty good. For a couple of fools.
Her dream. It came true after all.
All because of one stubborn old man.
Hey, you think that was Martel's Spirit, who sent Mort the letter just now?
It's nice knowing that someone like Martel's up there watching over us. Things are not always as they seem. That's a lesson we learn time and time again in Sandrock. In my book, both Mort and Martel are both heroes, more than ever. Everyone will want to know the truth. But for now, let's just give them some peace. Good. Now, let's all get back to our greener Sandrock.
Howdy.
Remember, don't go hungry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
fit a yak mill through the eye of a needle than it is.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Good morning. I feel well rested. At least much better than spending the night in the wild.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, pretty bird. Who's a pretty bird?
Why don't you talk, kid?
You need to express yourself. Wanna help Fang? Wanna help Fang?
Idea. Idea. Good idea. Not RVO idea. Good idea. Worthless. I'll never call you my brother. Keep your mouth shut. Ma, are you okay?
I won't be around forever. Remember the good times, honey.
All alone. All alone. Help Fang. Help Fang. He can talk. He can talk. That boy needs to learn. Idea. Idea. Follow.
Follow me.
Here to discuss that. I want to see what the builder thinks as well.
Look, there's the builder. Come join us. Mia needs your help.
Well, you know how I've been helping out at the moisture farm. But with the greenification of Sandrock almost complete, I'm going to have more free time. So, I was thinking, maybe it's time for me to start something of my own. I want to settle down in Sandrock, just like you have. But I'm still not sure what that something should be. Mian told me to follow my dreams and do what my heart desires. You know, I've always had a passion for tending to various plants in the garden since I was a kid. So... a business, huh? Like a shop, perhaps? But what should I sell? Potted plants? Gardening tools?
That's perfect. And you could also sell flowers. You know, I've always wanted to be a shop owner too. When I was a kid, I used to dream of opening a bakery or a florist shop. Funny how life turned out. I became a builder like the rest of my family. While I might not be skilled at growing plants, I love having them to decorate my house. I'm sure there are more people like me in Sandrock, and we don't have a store catering to that yet. So I think that's a brilliant idea.
I see. Selling flowers makes sense. It's easier than dealing with just gardening tools, which I have to import and find storage space for. But with flowers, I can grow them myself. Perhaps Zeke would even let me use a plot in his moisture farm. But how can I afford to rent a shop? I know I could ask my family for support as a last resort, but I'd prefer to figure it out on my own. Really? Really, really? You're the best! I'll happily accept it. But don't fret. I'll pay you back once the profits roll in. Now, let's think about the location. The main street doesn't have much space for a new shop. And if we set up too far from the town center, it might be inconvenient for people, especially if they want to buy those heavy gardening tools.
I have a balcony in front of my workshop that's currently free to use, but it's not big enough for a whole shop.
What if we just set up a flower display rack there?
Ah, a display rack with a canopy! That sounds about right. It'll look lovely on my balcony and provide some extra shopping space. By the way, I still have some extra funds left after donating to the Sandrock School, so I thought you could have it. You know, it's like an investment.
Thank you, but what the builder has offered is more than enough.
But it's just that I'd really love to be a part of this. I mean, I told you I dreamed of opening a shop when I was a kid, and I wasn't joking. I just never got the chance. That's why I want to invest in the business. I thought you could use some extra goals to order different flowers from other places and attract more customers. And I could help you with whatever you need help with. I kind of wish to run the business with you. Is that a possibility?
Ah, I see. Of course. I'd love to be business partners with you, Mian. It would be a dream come true for both of us.
Really? Thank you so much, Nia. Just tell me what you need me to do. While I may not be an expert in planting, I'll try my best. I'll even ask Zeke to teach me some techniques.
That's all right. We'll figure out the planting part together. First, let's come up with a name for our business. Even if it's just a few racks, it's our special place. Any ideas? I thought so too. I want the name to represent both of us in some way.
But neon, they don't sound...
How about we put your name first? We could call it Minnie. Because it's small and cute. Plus, people will immediately know it belongs to you and me.
That's brilliant! I love it! How about Mini Botanica? It reflects that we sell not only flowers, but also plants and everything related to gardening.
It's settled then. Let's name it Mini Botanica. We have a name and a location. Now I need to prepare some flowers for sale. And of course, the flower display rack. Anything you can help with?
Oh, that would be so special. You two grew up together, and now you're literally helping Nia build her business. I'll help with growing the flowers. I'm not an expert, but I'll do whatever Nia asks me to do.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it in no time. Okay, I'll design a recipe for the display rack.
And I'll ask around and see what people want to buy from our shop and then get the flower seeds.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for your help. We'll send you what you need tomorrow.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Look! Gimme!
I told you, Bird Brain. You can't win if you don't play.
Honey, I just need it for a second. I'll give it right back.
It doesn't work like that. I can't just be giving out prizes. It defeats the entire purpose of my patented Golden Goose non-fungible game token exchange system.
It doesn't work like that. Defeats the entire purpose.
Hey, stop it, X. I don't sound like that. Do I? Ugh, help me out here. The bird really wants this new book I got in. But if I give away a prize to him, I'll have to start giving them out to everybody. I'll be broker than all the relics in them ruins you're always diving into.
Bad birdie. Agneed. Good book.
I run a game center, not a library. I ain't giving it to you.
Read it again, Ma.
Okay, but it's the last time.
What's he even talking about? Look, if you really want it, then you're going to have to find someone to win it for you, fair and square. Or grow some thumbs and win it yourself. Make fun of me, will ya, Bird Brain?
Birdie, help!
Good bird. I believe in you. You can do it.
See, there you go. They'll help you win the book, won't you? That'll get you to shut your beak for a while, eh? Thanks. You're a lifesaver. You know where my exchange counter is, I hope.
Good bird.
Thank you. Pro gamer. Got it.
Huh?
Prize. Golden goose. Help! Help!
I won't always be here.
You need to speak up.
I want to. It hurts to speak.
Be brave. It's gonna be okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's too much.
Remember the good times, honey.
Good times are gone.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
This X, I said we don't need it.
I want to read it again, Ma.
All right, but it's the last time.
You really love this book, huh?
Yeah, it's my favorite, Ma.
As a child, Mother used to help me read this
Again!
every night. My favorite.
I love this book, Ma.
The good times. Before he came back. You brought this? Let me show you, Builder. Once upon a time, there was an egg in a nest. From the egg sprung a bold young eagle with closed eyes and a big smile on his beak. He flapped his arms a bit, but didn't go anywhere. The rain was getting worse. The eagle was starting to feel cold. And then the eagle finally found the strength to use his wings and soared over the mountain, away from the clouds, to glide free in skies of blue, happily ever after.
Bravo, bravo.
Wonderful.
I had almost forgotten.
He can talk, he can talk, he can sing.
I am ready to try. For you, my friends. For now, must return to work. Let us meet again soon.
got a little request today, and I let Elsie handle it. I've got some free time. We could go for a ride if you have some time.
Thank you. See you later.
And this is the game center I told you about. It was just 4 walls and a roof over a couple of dingy machines when I took over, and no one bothered to visit. But I believed in its potential, and with the support of wonderful people like Builder, we turned it around. So, after a few rounds of upgrades, lots of loan meetings, and some extra touches, ta-da! It's a local favorite again, and all the kids love it here. Don't tell your teacher, though. We don't want any complaints. You came! All right, let's head in. Get ready for a day of mad fun. Let's see. which game machine should we try first? How about Space Pilferers? You pick a partner first, and...
Excuse me, are you Katori? The Katori of Katori World?
Oh, hey there! Yes, that's me. Do you need help with anything?
We just came from Katori World. My little girl loved it. Tried every single ride. Twice. She kept asking me who Katori is and said that she must be a genius and a millionaire. Now she wants to open her own park someday. Sweetie, say hello to Miss Katori.
Wow, are you really her? Can I take a photo with you?
Of course. I'm honored. Aloe, Builder, could you two wait here for a moment? It won't take long.
Okay. Keep that pose. One more. Looking good. Smile wider. Thank you very much. These will do.
Thank you. Bye, Katori. Nice to meet you.
Phew, that took longer than expected. Now, where was I? Ah, Space Pilferers! That's the golden goose of the golden goose! It's a crowd favorite because... Oh, I won't spoil it for you. Let's go in and you'll see.
Hey, excuse me. Couldn't help but catch your conversation. It's my first time in Sandrock. Any recs for which game to try first? Or should I skip to the Golden Goose and head straight to the Katori world?
Well, you should fit both into your schedule, mister. I wouldn't miss Space Pilferers in the Golden Goose. It's a classic. And have you given Whack-A-Mole a try? Simple rules, but super fun.
That's okay. I was busy back in Atara, too. Not that I like it. Ma said in the letter that she has time for me now, so I could finally move here.
Oh, honey, I'm really sorry. It's not that I put work over you. It's just sometimes I get carried away. But that's not a good habit. You keep an eye on me and let me know when I mix work and play again, okay? Us grown-ups are slow at learning new tricks, but I promise I'll do my best.
It's okay, Ma. I don't mind you're busy. I know work is important to you. But you're always tired. I wish you had more time for yourself, not just for me or work. I want you to relax and have fun. I don't want you to get tired because of me.
Come here, honey.
Ma.
Listen, honey, you never make me tired, you know that? I'm so happy to spend the day with you. But I get what you're saying. I promise I'll have a good time today. How does that sound? So, do you know which game you want to play first? Or should we grab a snack? We can even have a full meal.
I'm not sure. The food here...
You don't like it?
I do, but sometimes my tummy doesn't like the food here. I don't know why. Maybe it's not even the food.
Honey, I wish you had told me sooner.
It wasn't too bad. I tried to remember what I ate to figure it out, but there are so many dishes to try, and I have to eat each one at least twice to be sure.
It's probably just your body getting used to the new place. I'm sure Dr. Fang can help. Next time, let me know if you're not feeling well, okay?
Okay, promise.
Good. Is there anything else on your mind? How about school?
The school is... okay. Everyone is nice, but they're already friends, and I'm the new kid. Jasmine is really smart, but she uses big words I don't understand. Andy, he made this funny cushion that sounded like a fart. Everyone thought it was me. And Pebbles. Pebbles likes to draw my name on the wall.
Hey, you're doing better than you think. You've got their names and quirks down. That's the first and most important step in making friends.
Really?
Yup. You just have to put yourself out there and let them get to know you better.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's good to hear. Let's visit the clinic first, and then take some rest at home, okay? We can't keep touring today, but I promise we'll go out again soon.
Okay, we could relax at home together today. That's nice too.
I'd love that. Thank you for being here with us today. I'm sorry our plans had to change. Actually, there's something I need help with. I've been thinking maybe some small gifts can help Aloe get along? It would be wonderful if Aloe could make them himself, but he's never built anything before. Do you think you could teach Aloe some building skills? Maybe help him make a few gifts to get him started. What do you think about making models? It's Aloe's favorite, and I know you're amazing at making them.
I'd love to learn to make a train model. Andy loved my PE 777, and I want to make one for him.
That's great. Who knows? Maybe Aloe will fall in love with what you do and become a builder one day. How about you go get him once you have everything you need for the model? You can show him how you make it in your workshop. No rush. Take your time. I know you have other things to do too.
Darling, you're here. I knew you'd remember. I've already finished designs for 2 collections. I'll give you a sneak preview. I designed 2 sets of clothing, some formal wear and swimwear. I've made more than 10 sets for each design. The scene, a rapidly changing Sandrock. Blooming flowers, celebrations all around. The people, still dressed in their boring clothes. We need some aesthetics. We lack diversity. We need a breath of new, fashionable air. I never thought this day would come, but I finally think the time is right. I am going to put these on the catwalk. Yes, a fashion show. As I was drawing them, I could picture it. The lights, the gasping faces, the stunning designs, and me at the back, needling the final touches on a hypnotizing piece. It will be a 2-day affair, each day focusing on one series. This was, I am hesitant to admit, in fact Trudy's idea. She was more than supportive and believed one day to simply be too short. Now, what else is needed? First of all, clothing production. I am but the designer. I do not possess the skill to create these magnificent pieces. Ha! I can see your expression. No, I do not need you to make them. I have already asked Vivi, and she has agreed to work with me. Now, the issue of the venue. Trudy believes that the show could bring in tourists and offered to host it outside the city hall. But the construction of the stage will be your piece de resistance. With Trudy's support, honestly, this has grown bigger than I could have imagined. I even have my models, and they love the designs. Heidi's already made a diagram for you. You just need to make it and give it to me. That's not a problem, right? You're quite the go-getter, aren't you? It's positively charming. Well, I just have to prepare the clothes, organize the order of the show, then, when you have built the stage, please give it to me. Believe me, Sandrock will soon be the cosmopolitan hub of the Free Cities.
I've been in contact with the Alliance Council, and I just can't in good faith recommend anything other than the full extent of the law. Transfer to the Atara Maximum Security Prison. You betrayed us, and have shown no sign of remorse. I will contact the authorities and organize the transport.
I accept all punishment, Trudy, and will abide accordingly.
Then, I will keep you informed of the date of your departure. I just can't understand it. Why?
It's no excuse, but I did what I believed was right.
But this town, everyone living here, after all you did for us, everything you said in your sermons, you kept us safe, your guidance. I even trusted you to teach my daughter. I thought you cared.
I truly do.
Please, don't give me that.
No. I was not used. I was betrayed. My actions were my own, and I am no one's puppet. I will face all the consequences with dignity.
Well, thank you for your cooperation.
You said that the water was a cover for their true intentions. I have been taken for a fool. This I realize now more than ever. I truly thought Duvos wanted the same thing as me. They were on the right side of history. But their actions do not correlate to the proclamations they gave me. Recently, I have been grasping at something, anything, that would validate my actions since I have been in Sandrock. The more I searched, the more I came to only one truth. There was nothing. My handlers were simply telling me what they wanted me to believe. I must have been simply a diversion. If I could have pushed everyone out of Sandrock, then Duvos could excavate the ruins in secrecy. My arrest threw a proverbial wrench into the works, and it appears to have pushed their hand. I was then left to rot. They never cared about me. They never cared about my ideals. I was a fool. When I was of age, I left to study in Madi. My family were believers in the light, and I dreamed of spreading the word. I always feared the day of calamity. Feared the light being extinguished once more. I quickly befriended Matilda. She was older than me, working as a tutor in the guided study sessions. I remember when I first met her, when I attended her session the first time. She was helping a group of students with their questions on faith. She was kind, understanding. Whenever I disagreed with the doctrine of the church, she listened. Later, I started to feel that the teachings were not enough. The Church of the Light has an unwavering trust in people above all else. It's the individual people that got the human race through the age of darkness. This is why you see Sandrock being somewhat loose with Age of Corruption technology. I am somewhat more pessimistic about human nature. Allowing humans freedom to pursue their vanities is what led to the day of calamity. Those around me in the church did not take the teaching seriously. Even the deacon. It was as if they had forgotten the sins of our forefathers. During my studies, I became depressed. I drifted further from the teachings, became isolated, and found myself more radical. Then, an agent from Duvos made contact. The things they told me, that Duvos would regulate technology. Everything I heard aligned with my beliefs. They wanted structure. They wanted to ensure no one else ever lost their lives. They wanted to ensure the safety of humanity. I see now in retrospect, Matilda used my grief against me. She was conditioning me. She must have told an agent of my wavering faith and guided their hand from the background. While I was studying at Mady, my town was destroyed. I'm from DOS. I'm a child of the lost city. Our existence was always a delicate balance. Being a town skirting the border of the peripheries, we were aware of the dangers, but largely went unbothered. As I went to study in Mady, I bid my hometown farewell, though kept in regular contact. It may surprise you, but I took part in many of the onboarding activities and was a strong advocate for the church school. It seems strange to reflect on that now. During my studies, DOS was attacked by a creature from the peripheries. It happened overnight, without warning. Everyone in town was killed. My parents. My brother. You cannot imagine it. My entire town destroyed by a monster in the blink of an eye. Just thinking about what my people went through. It is truly harrowing. The depths of despair cannot comprehend what my family endured. I pray that it was quick. When the news was announced at school, I felt everyone's eyes on me. They were fixed, filled with an empty pity. I fell into a trance, simply glided through the halls, unable to process what had happened. I needed to talk, to confront it. Where were the Rangers or the Civil Corps? How did we not see it coming? And how could the Alliance let this happen? The questions burned into my mind. I sought answers, but people avoided me, said I was too intense. Within a week, people were laughing again, enjoying themselves. They'd all forgotten already. Countless lives lost, yet they returned to their lives again as if nothing had happened. Everyone simply avoided me further, except for Matilda. Sheiless. I fell into the darkness. I sunk into the questions that were burning on my tongue. How could the Alliance let this happen? How are we allowing the sins of our forefathers leave us in ruin? How could the Free City simply abandon us? I expected a rescue. I expected the Rangers to search and destroy that monster from the peripheries, but no. They saw it as a lost cause and moved on. My family were not even buried. They were left there for the wilds to consume. It was then that my heart was blackened to the Alliance, that my thoughts started to drift. I was vulnerable. I was lost. I was found by Matilda and led astray. She would encourage me to think independently, to question myself. She said my fears were valid, and that I was a fiercely independent thinker. And while she did not agree with me, she valued my beliefs. I now believe she was taking note of my doubts, and behind closed doors crafting a narrative that reciprocated my beliefs. A narrative she then passed on to handlers. It was no mere coincidence that I was sold a beautiful vision of Duvos. I should have seen this sooner, but I was blinded by their words. It answered all of my questions. It appears so. All that I took for Duvos ideals were simply my own being reflected back to me. In that light, what I have done to Sandrock is unforgivable. It is only now that the blinds have been pulled back. I must face my actions head-on. I still believe that we as a species need to control our desires to pursue unfettered technology. DOS must not happen again. However, that does not excuse what I did. I have wronged the people of this town and the Free Cities. I must accept penance for my actions. I must take this as a time for personal growth. Thank you for coming to see me all this time.
We'll meet again. Thank you. Thank you.
Howdy. Thank you.
Is that everything we need to make a train model? Thank you so much for getting them ready. Can we go to your workshop now? I'm all set. Here we are. Thanks for having me. Whoa, an assembly station! That's so cool! Is that where you built the PE-777? Can you teach me how to do that? Aha, so that's why we need this piece. Where do I place this part? Am I doing this right, Master Builder? Or should I call you Builder Master? It's coming together! It's done! Just like magic. You're the coolest person ever. Well, maybe not as cool as my mom, but you're a close second. Thank you for being my friend, and for being Ma's friend too. Having friends is super important. I see that now. I'm still getting used to this new place, even though I have Ma by my side. But when Ma first came here, she was all alone. I'm so happy she met you and other kind folks here. And here's a gift to say thank you. It's a cool specimen I made at school. Miss Jane said it was the best in the class. Maybe next time I can show you how to make an awesome specimen too. I hope you like it. Bye.
This, fashion show, it ain't, really my thing. Every day's a fresh start. Morning.
Absolutely beautiful, darling. I can see it now. The walk, the turn, the pout. Oh, Peach, I'm just so excited. Ahem. Excuse me. I can foresee how it will all play out, and it's delightful. Me, standing on stage, introducing the show. No, please, hold your applause. Okay, maybe just a little. Then exit stage right, the audience chanting my name. Pablo, Pablo, Pablo. The first fashion show in Sandrock, and the most exciting in the Free Cities. It is within sight. You've been instrumental. The fashion elite will thank you.
Hi.
Don't stray too far into the desert.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Well, if it ain't my fine feathered friend, old Coop here stocks more bird seed than you can shake a stick at.
Seed?
Speak. Hello.
Hello, milkman.
Upstanding citizen, this is a business. I invented the cheese omelet.
What do I say to that? Builder, come in. X was just...
Coco.
Bye-bye. Love you. Take good care of my baby.
Or else.
Thank you for coming, Builder. Yes, I have been practicing. I have some chores. Can't do them alone. Might have trouble speaking. First, need to pick up some herbs from Zeke. Then, I want to return the book to Katori. Last, the milkman. I will try to talk myself, but need help. Code word. I say code word, we leave. Code word, you choose. Yes. Interesting. I say Raven, we leave. Let us go find Zeke. I will follow you.
Stretching our legs is surely a cure for something.
Hey there.
Howdy there, Doc. Make yourself at home. And you too, Builder. Birds on vacation? Sure, I figured. Just never seen those two apart. Oh yeah, got that herb for you, Doc. Here you are. Been busy?
What do I say? Why is he asking this? Just wanted herb. Yes, busy. Disease is my enemy. It never rests. Neither can I.
I hear that.
Builder, helping me learn to speak clearly.
I'll be darned. I always thought you talked fine enough. Mighty kind of you, Builder, to do something like that. Well, you take her easy, Doc. I gotta get back to it myself. Hope that herb helps.
Maybe I'm good at talking. Just need a little more practice. Indeed. Let's go visit the game center. Return the book.
Fang? Dr. Fang is looking for me? Oh, do I still owe a fee for the acupuncture? Or a prescription? Nah, you're making a mistake. I paid the bird a few days ago.
Want to return this?
That's a relief. I already said this ain't a library. Builder won it for you fair and square. It's yours now.
I insist. Want someone else to earn it. Enjoy it, like I did.
I see. Paying it forward, huh? Well, that's noble of you. If only the world were full of more folks like you. Say, Fang, I don't think I've ever seen you in the Golden Goose. Mind if I pick your brain for a bit? The highly educated. That's a demographic I'm having trouble breaking into. What kind of games does our fair doctor like? Thrilling? Or more low-key and mild?
Games?
Yeah, like sand running. Ever tried? Or whack-a-mole? I honestly don't believe that there's not a single game you wouldn't like.
Acupuncture. My master taught me.
Acupuncture? What? You're saying you love stabbing people? It's all a game to you?
I don't understand. What should I say? No. Healing. I love healing. Disease is my enemy.
Ah, right. Dang, I seem kind of petty in comparison. Wait, no, I heal people too. Games offer healing for the mind. That is, if you don't get hooked. Any which way, business is business. Gotta make a living somehow. Speaking of business, I want to tell you about a couple business ideas of mine. Got a minute?
Ray, please continue.
Business! Usually no one wants to hear. It's great to finally share. I have 14 business plans currently in the works. Wait a minute. I just had an idea. A hospital theme park. What do you think? 15! Ha!
What?
Oh, nothing. It doesn't matter if you follow. Hearing my ideas out loud is mainly a way for me to organize my thoughts. Plus, when I meet investors, I'm already well rehearsed. You know, Doc, you really are a muse. If I hadn't have seen you, I wouldn't have had this epiphany just now. My, hospital theme park. Where do I come up with these wonderful ideas? Customers can come dressed up as patients or doctors in the park. Then they can play little games of surgery and CPR. Oh, wow. Sponge syringe, marshmallow stethoscope. There's endless possibilities. Well, I'll need some professional advice. Fang, actually, you could help me out. I could bring you in on this little venture. What do you think?
I think Raven.
Raven Hospital Theme Park. Sounds a little different than I imagined. A bit darker. Dr. Fang! Not bad at all. I can see it now. As soon as you enter the park, a few ravens come up and fly away. It's kind of turning into a haunted house now, though. Can't lose that 7 to 13 demo.
Raven.
What? You've got to go? I do hate getting my train of thought derailed. Well, not a problem. I'll put it on the back burner for now. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself anyway. Need to let it simmer.
Yes, that's enough.
Well, I think I've talked your ears off enough. I really got a lot out of talking to you today. I have to go write all this down. So long, Doc. And you too.
Thanks. Shall we? Milkman was hoping. You forgot. I mustn't be a coward. I must face the milkman. Just remember the code word. Okay, let's go.
Hi there.
Well, well, well. Now, look who decided to drop in. This old Dr. No Talk and his fine associate, Bildy McBilderson. Where's your pal, Toucan Sally? Ain't got the time of day now that she's hit big time in the owl biz, eh? Somehow, I get the feeling you're looking for a re-up on that premium yak milk, Doc. A selection from my finely aged private reserve. You brought the stuff?
Yes, I have the herb. Here you are.
Good, good. That's what I'm talking about. 100% pure turmeric, said to stave off DNA mutations. You never can be too careful, y'all. Remember what happened to that monster hunting fella? Now, before I go and fetch the milk for you, now, I hate to pry, but I just gotta ask. There's been something about you, Doc, rolling around in this old noggin of mine for some time now. Something I just gotta ask.
Builder, prepare yourself.
I reckon the Doc might be cross, but dagnabbit, I ain't never been a man to bite my tongue. At least not on purpose. I gotta ask, what's the deal with you being a, what do you call it, a vegetarian? Now, before you reply, allow me to make a case for my own beliefs. I ain't happy without some meat on my plate. I love me some fishes and some good old-fashioned fried critter. So, what do you eat anyway? Salad every meal? Truth be told, I get queasy when I see that rabbit food in my dinner. Not that I'm only ever eating meat, mind. Meats and sweets. That's how I do my living. Yep, most times I wash my steak down with an industrial-sized helping of ice cream. And I fix up a mean one, too. Ice cream made with real Yakima milk and just a splash of love and tender care. Popular with the kids these days. Keeps me in touch with my daughter. Gives us something to chat about. Oh, and that fancy pants big city cuisine over at the Moon? It's all too spicy. I like my meals the way I like my doctor visits. Bland and unremarkable. Yes, bland. The way the light intended.
Why does he want me to eat meat? I don't care. I've never liked meat. I've always liked spicy dishes. We are different. It's fine.
Well, shucks. Perhaps there is yet some nuance to this issue I had not considered. I reckon what you grow up enjoying, there ain't no changing that. Just like the way I talk. I got no chance of losing this. It's part of me. Fang Siamese? Right, they like them some spice.
In humidity, the spice is nice.
Well, all right then, Doc. Enlighten us. What do you seaside boys enjoy sending down your gullet?
Mapua tofu.
Mapu tofu, you say? Reckon I've heard of it. Can't say I've ever tried it. Yes, nothing beats hometown cooking. Except maybe Ma's hometown cooking. My favorite pickled yak mel ice cream was my late Ma's specialty. But now my wife makes it best. Family recipe. Piece of advice, Doc. You best find yourself a nice partner. Make your childhood favorites for you. Else I'm afeard you'll be tethered to a long life, full of homesickliness and regret.
Builder made it for me.
You know, I never knew you had it in you.
Raven.
You seen a raven, Doc? Where? It ain't a magpie, is it? That's a good sign. Brings good news, that does, showing we got good weather coming to the ranch. Of course, I believe it's known as a curse in certain regions of Athea. Now there, you just wait your turn. Slow your roll a bit if you get my meaning. See, it ain't particularly courteous barging in on a couple of honest folk participating in a spash of civil discourse. But fear thee not, friend, for I am known to forgive as well as forget.
Raven.
Now, wait a darn minute. Wait just one gosh darn minute. Now I get you. Raven? Who's Raven? Of all the belaboring the point. Yes. Long-winded. Almost certainly. Rambling. One could make the case. But Raven? How dare you? Quit stuttering and speak up, boy. Look at you standing there with your gobble gape. Gonna end up with a sunburn on your tongue. Now you really have got me raving. We need to get back to the matter at hand, which is, the value of appreciating the taste and preferences of those that are different from us. Aha! Haven't learned their lesson, have they? Mabel! Get my shotgun ready! They've come again! Here y'all are. Here's the milk. Guess I had it on my person the whole entire time. Silly me. So long.
Thank you for this conversation class. You were more help than even I imagined. Even escaped. The milkman got the milk. Yes, but still not good enough. Need to practice more. Many of ill intent. Hard to trust. Hard to trust anyone. But people here, quite kind. I will visit them sometimes. Go out? For what? If you need my help, I can accompany you sometime.
Welcome to this fireside meeting, everyone. Wow, quite a turnout. Now, I hardly need to mention all the magnificent progress our town has made in recent days. One need only take a short look around. Water flows into the town from the north. A forest of trees surrounds and protects us from sandstorms. And Sandrock itself has become a bastion of life, the oasis we always knew it could be. On behalf of everyone who made this happen, our builders, our researchers in the moisture farm, and you too, the citizens who encouraged us all to be the best we could be, I welcome you to a new age for Sandrock.
Can I get a yee-haw?
Never thought I'd see the day.
To a better Sandrock.
We love you, Trudy!
I tend to find happy endings a bit tiring, but... Oh, just this once I'll let loose. Yee-haw!
We the best! We did it!
I say we make Trudy mayor for life. All hail the new Sandrock Order.
They tried to knock us down, but we never gave up.
With that said, the next quinquennial Free Cities Alliance Summit is coming up. Usually it's hosted by Atara or Highwind, but this time I have volunteered Sandrock to host, and the council has accepted. It was always Martel's dream to share this beautiful oasis with her fellow man. That dream was taken from her by greed, but we have restored it with indomitability and telesis. Other than the leaders of the Free Cities, I also propose that we invite any and all from across the Free Cities to come and see what we have done during the summit. To see the jewel of the Eufaula as it once was, the stuff of legend, thought to be washed away by the sands of time, now here, as real as you and me.
Sandrock on the world stage, huh?
Party at the Blue Moon?
Remember the
We
last
got
time we had so many
bowls.
folks interested in the town?
Thank you for your support. Having a legend like you on my side gives me great confidence.
That's right. What's the point of doing anything if you can't even brag about it? Them city slickers still think we're all a bunch of backwater sandbillies. How many lands did y'all greenify? How many sandstorms y'all eradicated? How many licks does it take to get to the chocolatey center of a sand roll?
Cooper,
Yes'm.
save it for the reception.
I want everyone to invite everyone they know, anyone who might be interested in seeing our new Sandrock, whether it be family, friends, or business partners. It's gonna be a big celebration. Any other questions or objections?
Should we dial back our personalities again?
You know what? No, not at all. Going forward, I want us to be us. If someone doesn't want to be here because of who we are, well then, that's their loss. And Owen, as you suggested, I believe the Blue Moon will be as good a place as any to hold a banquet. The summit will take place over the course of a few days, and, well, I'll let you know the schedule when I do.
Ooh, I'll get those bowls sparkling.
Till then, everyone just relax. Maybe put a new flower or two in your garden if you get the time. Every little bit helps.
Can do.
Builders, perhaps some last-minute preparations may find their way onto the commission board, but I'm sure it's nothing you and the guild can't handle.
Rest easy, Mayor. Our builders are the best around.
Good. I'll inform everyone of the exact date once it's set in stone. With that, I think we can call this meeting to an end. I'd like, if I may, to conclude with a familiar phrase, one that has taken on new meaning in this new age of Sandrock history. For all we've been through, can we please just have one more?
Conserve water!
Oh, Thank you.
I've got some outdoor gear. Remember to take some when you're out adventuring. Every day's a fresh start. Morning.
Big news! Let's get over to City Hall. I'll explain more there. Hello! Hello, everyone.
You're here! Welcome!
Indeed, this will be our guild's finest hour.
Grace, tell them what you told me.
With pleasure, Madam Mayor. I must confess, I've been keeping something from you all since I got back. So unlike me, right? Before my retirement, I was fortunate enough to be able to brush shoulders with some of the higher-ups. One conversation led to another, and eventually, the topic of the Alliance's next defense commission came up. Long story short, they want Sandrock to build the next Alliance airship.
The legendary 6-star commission.
Ooh, but wait, an airship? I thought the Alliance usually used Tall Sky and Vega 5 workshops to build their planes and airships.
I'm afraid they'll be of no use this time, as this airship will be built like no other. You see, back during the defense of Sandrock, while the Builder and the Civil Corps were down in the thick of it, I wasn't just up on that Duvos ship playing hide and seek. I managed to nab a copy of their newest Victor-class airship plans.
I really have to say, though, I am disappointed.
Are you kidding me?
You're not impressed? Duvos engineering is known for its frightening advancements.
Frightening indeed. Have you seen its wiring designs in the engine room? And granted, some of it is cutting edge, but based on what you told me the other day, Grace, I'd just been hoping it'd be a bit more advanced.
Gee, Director, sorry my stolen secret plans from behind enemy lines aren't good enough for you. Guess you'll just have to design your own airship.
No, that won't be necessary. I can simply make some adjustments. Your performance has been quite adequate. Thank you, Miss Grace.
You're welcome.
Quick question? Yeah, so you all called me here to tell me you want to build a warship? How can I put this? I think there might be a little bit of scripture on almost every page that says we shouldn't do that. So, yeah.
That brings me to my next point. I don't want to see a Duvos-inspired warship floating around our fair city either. I've called upon our horticultural specialist to help install this airship with some greenification technology. We're going to make it our own, inside and out. You can count on us, Mayor.
I'll bet we could use the weapon tech to just shoot algae and seeds instead.
Have it fly over new planting grounds?
Ooh, I like the sound of that!
We can go 50-50 on the cannons.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Let's talk logistics. Director, take it away.
Indeed. The first thing we'll need is a couple of the powerful engines from the Starship ruins. Obviously not the ones on the Olympia, as they were destroyed, but I've seen a few other, smaller ones on my expeditions there. At the time, I opted against procuring them as I'm not strong. Such a procurement might easily be accomplished by someone powerful like the builder, though. I'll tell you about it later. Once I have the engines in hand, I'll spend a short time studying them and the Duvos design, where Sleepyhead and myself will make engineering tweaks for them to be modded into a better ship.
I forgot to ask, how did you get Mint here on such short notice?
Space Case here sent me a telegram saying, "Emergency, come, now," without any context. Since I was invited to the summit celebration anyway, I thought I'd come early.
I'd wanted to elaborate more in the telegram, but it would have taken too long to type it out. It was better to explain in person. Besides, I really do need your help. You're the best engineer I know.
No worries, everyone. I'm here now. Glad to be of service.
Yes, back to the plan. I want to emphasize that an airship is considered the pinnacle of our current scientific and engineering capability, so suffice to say, it'll be a massive undertaking for everyone involved. The main components will be the airship itself, the area spray requested by the botanists, and the construction pad. We'll need the construction pad first before the airship can be assembled. How would you like to divide the labor, Commissioner?
I think we'll keep feeding the hot hands. Builder will build the airship. Me and can handle the spray. The other builders around Sandrock, myself included, will complete the construction pad first.
You got it. Just need a diagram.
On it.
And I suppose Miss Heidi will be designing the pad?
Already on the drawing board.
We've become quite the team, haven't we? Well, look at us. One of the biggest projects in the Free Cities just dropped into our laps, and we're ready to dive right into it.
I can attest, even in Sky, you'd be hard-pressed to assemble a team as capable as this.
While we're all here like this, I'd just like to say, I've never been more proud to be a Sandrocker than right now. It's been an honor. But let's save our celebrations for the party. If we work quickly, the airship will be ready in time to take our guest on its maiden voyage.
Sounds doable.
I calculate a high probability of success.
Think we can do it.
We can totally do it.
I have faith in everyone.
Me too! No surprise there, I guess.
It'll be the Sandrock Commerce Guild's finest hour.
I'd say it's a done deal too, right?
That's
Hooray! All right then. I think that about settles it. Let's get to it.
So, about the engines, they're in the Starship abandoned ruins. Some are completely buried, so I had no chance of getting them out. Once you have them, bring them to me and Sleepyhead, and I'll get to work. Thanks.
Hello! You look well today. I actually came by to ask a favor. As you're aware, we're planning for the Alliance Summit. I've already gone over the government invitation list, but I was wondering if you wouldn't mind helping me get a head count for invitations from people around town. I feel like if I ask everyone, it's a little too official. Most folks would be a bit more comfortable if you handled the surveying. Do you mind? Thank you. And, well, I must admit some ulterior motives. I don't believe anyone can resist your charm. Just run around and ask whoever comes to mind. Then check in when you have anything to report. I can't wait for our mini botanica to open. It may not be much, but it's something I can call my own. It'd make my ma and pa proud. Probably your parents as well. Oh, hey! I just ran into the mayor. You're going around asking about invites, yeah? Ooh, you're asking me now too? Well, I'd invite my folks, but they're in Seaside. Like, what? I mean, I always said they should travel, but I meant Portia or here. The moment I leave and they head for Seaside. That's like 1,000 leagues the opposite way. Hey, you should invite your folks. They're kind of like my second pair of parents, so you'd be doing everyone a favor. Well, yeah. When's the last time you saw them? You must be homesicker than that one wind turbine that blew halfway up to Barnarock. You remember when that happened? Yeah. Tell Trudes your rents are going on the list. Oh, and tell your ma to cook those pork chops I like. I know this isn't a potluck. Who cares?
Hey there. Oh, who am I inviting to the... Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't send an invite over to Albert and Mint and Portia. They helped us on our way up. We gotta show them where we made it to now. And who knows? They might have ideas for where to go next. Staying good with our friends and Portia is a must. They're a close neighbor. And there've got to be tons of ways we can help each other out now that the road is done. Personal friends, eh? Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it hadn't crossed my mind. I did want to ask Master Verna to come see what all we've done here, but that'd be kind of petty, wouldn't it? I didn't come back here just to prove something to an old teacher. I came here because I knew it was the right thing to do. Well, it ain't like an old micro pig to learn new tricks, but certainly our results here speak for themselves. More than anything, I have a feeling she'll have critique up and firing within 10 minutes of seeing our stuff. Ah, to heck with it. Yeah, let's put her on the list. Worst thing she can do is ignore us. Or, well, show up and make a scene. But I can handle that. Yeah, there are a lot of things that could go right with this. Master does have major connections in Atara. If she has fun out here, well, who knows? Thanks for spitballing with me. Go ahead and put her on the list.